Hey everyone, Wicked Jutto here. Time for another Build My Bases. Today we're building Kaiser and we are prestiging to level 9. Okay, so a couple small things we need to tweak before we get into the build. So 250 capacity, which is great. This is the last opportunity for us to place any more capacity in this base, so we'll just need to be really careful with what we kind of commit to. So first thing I want to do is I want to update these to maybe wait until the bombs fly down. So let's maybe time those bombs, and then we'll just kind of offset those guards to kind of jump down. So let's just do that really quickly. My guess is it's around 4 seconds, I would say, if I had to guess. And then what we'll do is we'll do like a little spin around when the guards kind of jump down to just double check if the raider's behind them. So they're like two quick changes. Okay, so 1, 2. Let me try that one more time. I forgot to time. Alright. Okay, let's try and time this. Okay, so let's say 4 seconds, I would say. So about 4 seconds. So we'll wait up the top for, like, we'll cross that little, what do you call it? Okay. So what we want to do, we want to turn off Masquerade. This is really important to put back in, but we'll do some testing anyway. Okay, and we'll time it for 4 seconds after we cross 4. Okay, and we'll kind of do a little spin around, and then we'll keep to the left. Okay. Just go the way we came. Okay, so about there. And then this guy, we will get the timer ready. Okay. Do a little spin around. Where'd he go? He's right there. Okay, we almost lost him. It's just hard to keep them in sync. Like, these guards are much faster than the other guards, for sure. Like, they are like speedy little demons. Okay. Alright, and we are done. Stand guard. Okay, let's quickly test that, and we'll just kind of observe what happens. So if they do a little spin around. Okay, let's kind of observe what happens if they wait for the bombs to explode before dropping down. Because that's really important, because if they drop too early, they're just going to explode to bombs. Or they've got that very small chance of exploding to bombs. Because it wasn't every time, it was just some of the time they kind of misstepped and, you know, go into fire. Okay, so we'll watch it explode, and then they should drop down, which is perfect. They do their little spin around, and then they're good to go. Alright, cool. Alright, that's done. Was there any other tweaks? There was one other thing. Now I've forgotten what it was. Let's think. What was the other? Oh, I think it was with the same guard as the little turn around here. So that's fine. Okay, cool. That last replay, if you're following along, the duo replay was really good because it really showed like how like overwhelming this base can be in the second wave. So I think that was a really good showcase of what this base is capable of. So let's see. So we have one more flame trap to put here. And is that it? Are we like done? Let's just double check. Just make sure like I'd say everything has the flame extend. So, oh, not this one. Okay. Good thing we checked. So let's put on the extend. And we may as well just put this in. Oop. Okay. Yeah, extend would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Let's put in the extend. And then the block. Sure, we can put Eagle Eye on it. It's probably not going to matter as much, but that's fine. Okay, and then how much more capacity? We got about 200, roughly 200 capacity. That's a lot, actually. We'll just triple check these flame traps. Okay, looks good. Yeah. They've all got Eagle Eye by the looks. Okay. Yep, all looks good. Okay. So, let's think. We can't place any more minions, so minions are out of the equation. The question is, what else do we put in? What on earth do we put in? That is the money question. What on earth do we put in? Okay, let's see. So, kind of thinking like, what is it we want to do? So guards we can't add. I'd love to put more warmongers, but that's not, unfortunately that's not an option. Just trying to think what else would be threatening here. Because I'm thinking this. That's my thought. Another option is like a sneaky impaler. Like just the one. I don't know. Just one to like kind of like when you're like getting overwhelmed, just having more and more things to kind of be conscious about. Like a little sneaky bomb eject. But that has risk of blowing up like other traps and stuff, so... Oh! See, that's not going to work because the DMS will... guards will blow up anything, right? Like if I put something here, it's just going to get blown up. Damn! Man, this is a tricky one. This is a real tricky one. Because I kind of want something that's not just going to explode, right? Otherwise, it's just kind of waste, right? Need like somewhere quiet to think. And how much capacity? 100. No, 200. Jeez. 200 capacity. Like we could do like a bomb drop or something. That's a possibility. We have the budget for it. I'd love to get sentry beams working, but because we're at the end of the build, like I think it's just going to be too much messing around and not enough payoff. You know, just some pistons could be nice. But the problem is pistons are oh. Oh, that's genius. Yes. We wouldn't be able to do it for everything. And this tile we can't do because they're at risk of killing the warmongers, but this we could definitely do. Yes. And we just want blockade. That's all we want, right? Nothing else. Just want blockade. And like, okay, so if let's say I'm running here, right? So here I shoot. This is engaging. So we probably want it like on the bottom here with blockade ideally. Like I don't know if it's better to fit more pistons or more blockades. Probably more blockade pistons, I would say. Like should we space these out is another question, or should we just focus these? You know what? You know what? How many speedrunners are we actually getting? Is the question. Like, okay, hang on. Let me see. How do I trigger this all? How many deaths does this actually get? Death piston? Not sure, but probably flames. 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 Death piston. Flames. There's a lot. Oh my goodness. Look at all this. Plasma. Oh, this one, right? There's a lot of kills here, but like when you look at it, there's only like a couple. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. What I'm thinking is this. We get rid of you, 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 and you. Right? Stay with me, I'm not going crazy. Yet. And there we go. So we don't need you, or you, or you, maybe. Oops, put you back. Don't need you, or you, or you. Okay. Like it was working, but it's more that like it just wasn't working well enough. I think is my main concern. It's not that it wasn't working at all. It's just that compared to like here and here, like we just weren't really. It wasn't. I think one flame setup is enough to stop speedrunners, or if it's not, like, so be it, right? Like I'd rather let a couple speedrunners through than get those, you know, those. I'm trying to think of a word that's not that word, but I'll have to think about it. Anyway, um, so what we're going to do, we've reclaimed a bunch of capacity. Let's just put in more pistons. I think this is a massive change. Like, I really think this is going to be like a game changer. Okay, so we're going to put a piston in here. We're just going to mix them up as well. Like, it's just going to keep the raider guessing, like what position they're going to come in at. We might also want to throw in unstable as well, but let's kind of, we'll work on that in a sec. Let's see. So if I'm coming in here, probably want to move this one to here. Okay, because raiders, this could work in a double way. Is raiders could like peek around the corner to seek refuge and then get met with a piston. Hypothetically, right? We can't put a piston here. This is fine. Did I put blockade on that one? I did. Okay. And then we've got a piston there. We have a piston here. Okay. And sure. Piston at the bottom. Got a piston here. How much more capacity? About 300, 200. Okay, that's huge. So piston here. Because we might even throw on unstable if we've got the capacity. Let's try to alternate. Blockade. Because every bolt we kind of a block not killing this flame has even more chance of actually, you know, taking out the raider. Maybe that's what I say, is taking out. Okay, and then a piston here. Because pistons aren't that expensive. They're 50, right? Yeah. 50 plus the blockade is 65, so they're relatively cheap. Okay, and then we go down. Okay, so we're at cap. So, question. Do we want to spread out these pistons? Maybe. I would like this one to be here, I think. Just because, like, that's going to reveal the piston goes down and blocks the first shot. If raiders take this out, at least they've got this to deal with. So I think this is good. I might take this one out. Just because they've got direct line of sight. Okay, right, that's there. And maybe this one. Let's spread it out if we can. Maybe this one. Okay, so that's 2. Okay, and then we're kind of vanilla, right? Okay. That's there. This does not have anything, but that's okay. Okay. And then one here. And maybe one here. Man, it's gonna be hard to kind of grab all of them. There's no more capacity we can really suck out, can we? I don't think so. Let's just take you out. So that's one. We already took you out. And you were there, but it's on gem mat, so that's okay. Okay. I mean, we don't necessarily need full coverage, but the more the better, to be honest. So probably one here with blockades, and then we're at the end. Okay, so how many more can we place? No more. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good enough. Ideally, I'd like unstable, but I honestly think we can't actually fit any more capacity in. Like, we can't steal any more from the flame trap, because if I start removing this, raiders aren't going to hang around for these assassins. They're just going to keep running across, and you know, even these plasma sentinels. How many deaths? Sorry, how many raiders got taken out by a sentinel? So one. Right, they're all the deleted traps. So we got one. Assassin. Man, can I... Hang on. Is it P? Okay. One. Why can't I, like, highlight? Hello? I'm not sure what the game is doing. Death Piston... I can't hover them. What's going on? Oh, Incinerator, Assassin, Self, one, about 2 Sentinels. Come on, let me just hover you. Oh, this game, it can be so frustrating, you know what I mean? I actually think, as much as I like these Sentinels, they're really not doing that much. Like, yes, it stops speedrunners, but honestly, how many speedrunners are coming in? Not that many, right? I think this is the play. Okay, let's put in more pistons. Okay, I have no idea how much capacity. 300 capacity. Oh my goodness, that's so much capacity. Right, so we can't put here, but we should be able to place traps everywhere else. So this does have it. You've got it. Okay, so you need to go somewhere. Maybe here. Let's alternate. So ceiling, floor. Okay, with the blockade. And then ceiling. Okay, with the blockade. And then floor. Okay. And then ceiling. And then I realize I'm going a little over time, but I think we're very close. Floor. Okay, and that's like cap. And we're actually pretty close to the exit here. So I think we are just missing 1, 2. I think that's good enough. Let's do a test. And we'll see how much more threatening those those flame traps are with the pistons. We shall see. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so grab. Oh my god. I don't even get time to even... Oh no! Okay, hang on. Alright, too much is going on at the moment. So, what's happening is those DMS guards are blowing up some of those things. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to temporarily block these entryways. And I'm going to do it here as well. And we'll remote activate the jet mat. Oh. Did I ever turn on that masquerade? Oh no. Did I? I think I did, but anyway, let's just do this test quickly, and then we'll just check on or try to remember the thing. Oh, I didn't think about that actually. We're blocking the dropper there. Let's fix that up just quickly. Because he will drop in here, right? No? Wait. So he drops in here. Okay, simple change. We just block this. In a way that works like that. Okay. Now we should be fine. Before we keep going though, I'm super paranoid about this masquerade block. Because that nullifies, like I think it is working, but it nullifies all of this. Oh, see what I mean? See what I mean? I was super paranoid about it. I'm glad my paranoia kicked in. Okay, let's focus. So we just need to block this hallway, and then we're just testing which of these pistons need relocating. Okay, let's test. Okay, what we're going to do, just because we're kind of over time, we're going to leave it there for this episode, and next episode we're going to continue this testing and just kind of final touches to the base. So with that, thanks everyone for watching. If you like this kind of content, consider liking and subscribing. It really helps us out, and we'll see you in the next one.